al-Qaeda terrorists still plot to inflict catastrophic harm on America, and he's worried that someone won't read them their rights.
September 11th, 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 September 11th. September 11th.
September 11th.
September the 11th. September the 11th.
Evil killers, Taliban, Al-Qaeda,
Osama bin Laden. War and danger. Weapons of mass destruction. Terror. Terrorism. 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 Terrorism.
U.S. Army North is the Army component of the Northern Command, the unified command responsible for defending the U.S. homeland and coordinating defense support of civil authorities.
I think it's important for the American people to see that we not only help nations and people abroad, that we're here to help our American citizens as well.
When civilians see soldiers in uniform there to support the local community, it's a morale booster.
When you look at the television and you, for instance, saw 9/11 and towers come down, all across the nation there were people saying, gee, I wish there was something I could do. I wish there was some way I could do something. I'm in an organization that does something for that.
Long before 9/11, the Pentagon was aggressively violating the federal law that bars the military from policing the American people. Coast to coast, for more than 2 decades, teams of troops would just appear out of nowhere and randomly stop cars and search pedestrians. The acclamation accelerated with regular Army searching bags at the Super Bowl and the Kentucky Derby, as well as other high-profile events. Then President Bush signed a Defense Authorization Act, which radically increased the funding for the already bloated shadow government. In the act, the executive branch formally announced that it was preparing for domestic insurrection and went on to preemptively strip the state governors and legislatures of their powers. The federal government is openly announcing that it is the only authority, as it treats the people and the states as enemies. The highway system was designed by Pentagon war planners in the 1950s to serve as a rapid deployment conduit to move ground forces for the defense of the United States during invasion. The unconstitutional Northern Command is now using the highway system as a force projection matrix to dominate populations across the United States. Through federally funded emergency command centers, county and city governments are being quietly federalized nationwide. Billions of dollars per city is being spent to install millions of surveillance cameras. Every town and hamlet, no matter how small or remote, is surveilled. License plate reading software tracks Americans' movements wherever they go. New systems are being deployed that scan your face, read your lips, and analyze your walk. Under the Treasonous Military Commissions Act, American citizens can be secretly arrested, stripped of citizenship, flown to offshore torture camps, and secretly executed. Under Section 802 of the Patriot Act, all misdemeanors are considered terrorism. Federal police squads, called Viper Teams, randomly force Americans to line up and show their papers. From the sidewalks of Miami, to the subways of New York, to the streets of Houston, Texas, citizens are being searched by heavily armed gangs of paramilitary police.
We're here and there is no protest. They came out as soon as we started filming. They freaked out a little bit and wanted us off the property, so Aaron parked across the street. Really, we're just filming the Homeland Security vans and the fences right now. And, Hi, how you doing? Can you turn the camera off, sir?
Sorry?
Can you turn the camera off, put it away from me?
We provide a command and control mechanism for DoD support. Any forces going into an area that's been affected by natural or man-made disasters.
Biotechnology, secure consciousness, population control, global domination, one world government, totalitarian system, mass murder, genocide, world order, and there's no place to hide.
If this evil force can be stopped and destroyed before actual nuclear war begins, then the universe will be saved.